What the? So y'all know it's not a miss.
Take a miss. Damn.
So that's cool.
It's alive! What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be installing a chassis mounted shifter in Roxanne. Now this is a very cheap eBay, Amazon shifter. There's definitely better versions out there, but this is a budget build, and right now we're balling on a budget, so this is going to work for now. I think it'd be pretty good. I've heard a lot of people have good success with it, so we'll see. This one is 229 millimeters long, which is a little over 9 inches. Ask me how I know. I use a ruler. That's how I know. Get your minds out of the gutter. It's not too difficult to install, but you do have to take out your old shifter carrier. So you got to remove the E36 bitch clip. If you have an E36, ever had to change transmission or something, you know about that bitch clip. But luckily for me, I didn't have to do it. Past Black did it. So let's go talk to him, and he's gonna do it. And I'm just gonna stand here and do nothing. Man, why I always gotta do the bullshit work, man? Well, if you don't do it, then I can't be in the present here to install this. But the bitch clip, I gotta do the bitch clip. Why I gotta do the bitch clip? Why can't you do the bitch clip? Because I'm not a bit. Because if you don't remove the shifter carrier, I can't put this in there, because that's where this goes. The shifter carrier would be in the way. So shifter carrier has to be removed in order to put this in there. All right. I guess I don't have a choice. So I guess I got to get the bitch clip and pull this damn shifter carrier out. All right. I always get stuck with the damn bullshit, man. We're going to do the hard shit. You can't do nothing, lazy motherfucker. All right, while he's doing that and complaining about it, let me explain how we're going to install this thing. It's actually very simple. So you see it has these bolts right here. It has 2 plates. You don't have to do any drilling or anything. You just loosen these, and you're gonna take this 2 plates apart. This top plate is gonna go right down the top, and it's gonna sit right in that hole in your transmission tunnel. This works for E36, E46, Z3, I think pretty much most BMWs. And this bottom plate is gonna go from the bottom. You go under the car from the bottom, and you'll mount them together, and you'll sandwich it right there on the chassis. So that way it's stuck to the chassis and you can shift. And that goes in your little thing. Now I did have to drill this out a little bit because it actually has a DSSR, and I guess the DSSR bolt is bigger than OEM, or I don't know. But I have read reviews where people said they did have to drill this out. So I did drill this out just a little bit, so it should be good now. So after this is sandwiched and mounted to your chassis, now you need solid engine and trans mounts. You have to have solid engines and trans mounts. If not solid, then whatever a step below that is. Some people use, I don't know all the levels, but some people use that too and get away with it. But you can't have your old worn rubber engine and trans mounts, because if this is mounted directly to your chassis and your old bushings has your engine doing all this, accelerate, brake, rev, all that, and it's bouncing all over the place, your engine and transmission doing all that, and this is connected to your engine and transmission and doing all that, then something's gonna break. You're either gonna break this or you're gonna break your transmission tunnel. So you have to make sure that this is solid to the chassis and your engine and transmission are solid to the chassis, which solid engine and trans mount, so there is no movement. So now I did get solid in engine trans mounts from
God, I hate this car.
You got it, bro. Just keep doing it. I did get. How did I hear myself from the past? I did get engine and trans mounts from Garagistic. How the fuck do you say that name? But them, I got solid engine and trans mounts from them, and they're going to be installed, and once that's done, we're going to put this thing in, and we're good to go. I got it. Hey, he got it. So what'd you do? How'd you get that bitch clip out? All right, so I had this little pry tool, right? And I don't even know where I got this from, but it looks like that. And you know the bitch clip sits on the transmission like that, right? I got this. I managed to get this little pry tool right here in this little slot, right here, and then I just pried it out. Pried it out. It unlocked, and then I pulled it out. So I got it thanks to this. See, it wasn't that bad. So I did cover how the bitch clip is outside of the car on another video if you want to go look at that. And I did a whole bunch of transmission rebuild stuff in there. So if you want to look at that, and that kind of explains the bitch clip a little bit more in detail. And because this guy's, he's obviously too mad to talk about it. So, but now that that's done, I think we're good. So anything else? All right, I did all the hard part. Shifter carrier is out with the whole shifter assembly. You no longer need this. You can put your little stupid shifter in there now. Yeah, I'm done for the night. I worked hard. You can put the engine and trans mounts in. I think you can handle that. Okay, I will do the engine and trans mounts. So we're gonna do the engine and trans mounts. I don't see no engine and trans mounts. You must have did them already. All right, trans mounts are finally in, engine mounts are in, and I'm done. I'm done with this video. So you're on your own. You can do the shifter, that's easy. And I'm not gonna be there for the next video because I'm tired, I need a break. Oh, you can't take off. What about the next video? Because I got a fuel pump for the turbo car. You can change a fuel pump, that's not hard. I also have a relay kit for the fuel pump, and I really don't know how to install because I'm not good with electrical. Well, if you don't know wiring, then I definitely don't know wiring because I'm before you. So call Ray. I don't know. I can't help you. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I'll call somebody. But anyways, let's put the shifter in. All right, guys, now we are inside the car. I already took the bottom plate off, and this is literally all you do is just that's it. Top part is pretty much done. Now you will go under and attach this part to the DSSR, or if you don't have a DSSR, just attach it to the regular. But like I said, surprisingly, this thing had a DSSR. I did not expect it to because this car sucks, but it does. So I'm going to attach that at the bottom and also put the second plate, and I will need a friend that can help me hold these nuts in place at the top, which are Allen's, and then the 13s at the bottom. And then you just screw it together, and that's pretty much it. So look at that height. That height's really good. I think that's really dope. So that's going to be pretty cool. If it's like real, you know, I'm pretty excited for that. All right, so here's the view from under. You can see that, yeah, all you got to do is put the bottom plate and it just sandwiches right there. And then from here, I can hand tighten them, but I can't hold an Allen inside the car and then tighten the bolts from the bottom. So you're going to need a friend, one at the top, one at the bottom. And then you just put your DSSR or your selector rod joints back in, and that's it. So it's pretty simple. All right, guys, the shifter is in. Starting to get dark. Was a little, not gonna lie to you, kind of tough, especially with like the drive shaft and exhaust in the way. But I mean, if you can move that out of the way, you don't have a problem doing that, to make the job a whole lot easier. But managed to get it in there anyways with Sam's help. Sam was at the top, I was at the bottom. But I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like under, you know, see the finished product, and then I'll show you the top, see the finished product, and we'll go out for a quick test drive so I can see how it feels and see if these solid mounts are really as annoying as they say they are. All right, guys, here is the finished product. You see all the bolts are tight, and you got the you know, shifter, selector, rod, whatever, DSSR is in place, and yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't no longer need the shifter carrier because it's just directly connected to that. So let's go to the top. So here it is, guys. Got a little wobble to it, but you see it's in there nice and solid. Mounted to the chassis, no bounce. First gear, second gear, third, fourth, and fifth. So So that sounds like it's gonna be pretty fun to play with. I wish it was a little bit tighter, but I mean, I guess it is eBay, so it is what it is. All right, let's see what we got here. I definitely feel more vibration. Just off those little revs. Oh well, it's a race car. Alright, so there's definitely more vibration. Sorry it's really dark, you guys can't see anything, and I know my interior lights don't work. But it's alright. It's more vibration, but honestly, it's not that bad. Maybe I just have a tolerance for that kind of stuff. And also, this won't be my daily driver. And I'm used to these bouncy ass coilovers already, so I don't expect anything worse. But as far as the shifter, it's not bad. It's a decent throw. I wish it was a little bit quicker, like kind of like a CIE shifter or something like that. But of course, I mean, that's like $1,000. This is less than 100, so I mean 50 bucks. I'm not complaining too much, but I mean, yeah, it's not that bad. It does have an adjuster on the bottom, or I guess you can twist the bottom part and make it shorter or longer and all that. I did try to make a couple adjustments, but I can't really seem to figure out how to make it even tighter than that. So I think it's probably about as tight as it's gonna be. It's not terrible, but here's what it is. I'm not mad. See what a 1-2 shift feels like. Yo, all right, I like this shifter. The downshifts are easy. But it's to me, it's not as bad as you think it is. Like, people say it's unbearable. People have said it's unbearable, and I'm thinking like it's the whole time. It's really not that bad. Like, I mean, there is vibration, and I especially notice more vibration because I'm looking for it right now. But I think, I mean, I feel like if I drove this car like a few days like this, it would just kind of, I would get used to it. I remember Johnny's car. When I drove that 1J LS400, he has all solid mounts too, and I think I mentioned that it did have vibration, but it didn't really bother me that much. I can daily this car. I don't care about the vibrations. The vibration is the last thing I'm worried about right now. So that's kind of how this feels. Like, it does have vibration from the solid mounts, but I mean, it's a race car. What do you expect? So I like it. I think, like I said, I wish it was just a little bit shorter throw, but I mean, it's pretty good, and I'm not complaining much. And yes, my idle control valve is acting up. I'm never fixing it because I don't feel like it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. See you in the next one. Made it more fun to drive.